Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Nye. Loading time's taking a little bit longer than I would have thought. I need a longer intro apparently to kind of match this. Here we go. I'm getting a very big Good Morning Vietnam feeling from this. Okay. Good morning everyone. Right now in Isle Deckney, it's 8:53 a.m. on Sunday, March 29th, 2020. Now for today's announcements. Starting today, Isle Deckney has its very own campsite. The campsite is a place for visitors to experience the beauty of our island and the kindness of its residents. I can't think of anything more fitting for Isle Deckney. I'm sure we'll get plenty of visitors, so take a moment to wander over and spread that island charm. And of course, we'll be holding a special ceremony to celebrate the happy news. If you're interested in participating and have the time, please check in with Tom Nook at Resident Services. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. Aw, how wholesome. So as is typical of me of the past week, I have been actively farming. I'm still on the lookout for 7 different things here. I'm waiting for this food to go bad over here. I don't know why, I'm just kind of not doing much. But yeah, I have been actively farming. We're still looking for, as I said, 7 things. We're looking for the stringfish, the nibblefish, the oarfish, the barrel eye, the peacock butterfly, ants, and tarantulas. I did see a tarantula the other day, and before I could snag it, it ran over and bit me. So, yeah, that was less than good. Oh, that's right. We actually got a bunch of points recently from a bunch of stuff that I've been doing. So, you know, we do have our hit rock smiles. I don't see a ×5, unfortunately. We got angling for perfection. So I have caught even more fish. So we're a moderate beach bum with even more miles to our pockets. Let's see, what else do we get? Flower power, because we planted flowers. I'll have to go plant more, because I do want all of those points. I want to make this town amazing, so that's going to be a major part of it. Greenhouse flower, 300 more miles in our pockets. What else did we get? Cast master. So I have done the 100 catches in a row without missing. So that gets us the wave-tossed life form with 1,000 Nook miles to go for it. Horde reward. We have even more stuff in our inventory. So that gets the comparative sundries fan. 2,000 points for that. We'll be putting even more stuff in our house soon. I had to make some room, actually, in the house for all the stuff that I've been doing. So we'll see how much storage space I have now, and we've got to actually decorate the back room. Popular pen pal, I have been sending letters to friends full of items that I don't need. So we get the art school boy and girl with 300 more points to show for it. Man, we're getting so many points for all this. We also get fun with fences. You'll see I actually did put a fence around my house. So we get some points just for building a fence. An efficient partitioner. We also got the Isle Deckney icons. I have both made a song and a flag. You'll see it in just a second. So we got miles for those as well. Flapping flag waver. And humming musician. I'll have to actually show that too because there's some cute stuff that happens there. And that's about it. So let's go look. So our flag is going to be over here, actually. I don't know why I'm going to my house. Our flag is one of my Twitch emotes. So, my Nane High, or my high emote, or my waving emote. So, cool thing is, the Animal Crossing actually supports importing pictures. There's actually some online applications that you can use. Do I hear a... Yes, I do. There's some online features that you can actually use that will allow you to import a picture and it will automatically make a pattern out of it. And then there's a QR code. There it is. There's a QR code that you can then bring into your phone and then from there bring it into the world. I'll come pick this up in a second. So we have that. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do much with my my town music here. Oh, hi, Nook. My home now is another room where once there was none. We can use it for whatever I like, which brings us to the inevitable payment. The cost by remodel will be 348,000 bells. We'll get there eventually. Okay, but we'll go ahead and talk to Isabelle, just so you can kind of see what the creation method is. So we can change the Allen tune, we can change the flag, and this changing the flag is just importing a it's just importing any given design. So here's my high. I've adjusted my Pokeball, so it looks a little bit better now. So we can get more designs in here. I'll have to go see what else I want to import for fun. But that's how you get the flag in there. As for the song is the same thing it has always been. And this is from Animal Crossing 1. We get the same tune set up here. So you're literally just putting in the notes. We have basically an octave and a half. There are random notes where it'll randomly insert something. There is a hold, which is those purple ones you see there, and there's also rests. So this is mine. Probably change it later. But for those of you Final Fantasy XIV nerds like me, that is as close as I could possibly get to the opening of the Shadowbringers theme. I tried doing a couple of different things. I do actually have the notes set up for the opening of Skies of Arcadia that I did. What I really wanted, again, for those of you Final Fantasy XIV nerds who are with me on this, I actually really wanted to do From the Heavens. I wanted the first... I mean, it's the basic Final Fantasy XIV theme, but it's the first 14 notes of From the Heavens, which those notes always give me chills whenever I hear them. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work. One of the notes is, I guess, a flat or a sharp. I'm not 100% sure which one, and so it doesn't translate very well. What's really fun is, whenever you actually finish this, Isabelle sings it for you. Which is fun. This tune sounds very familiar. Yep, I didn't actually change anything. But yeah, very fun. So I'll probably change it from time to time as we move around. That is the bell song too for when time changes. Unfortunately, that did just end, so we're not really gonna hear it. But you know, fun stuff. Okay, let's get to our actual daily events. I want to go investigate that campsite, and I do have something to talk about. Okay, so I'm curious. You guys. So, those of you who are with me here, who are listening, commenters, you know, and the rest, what do we get? We have a toolbox we already have. We have... I can't tell what board game that's supposed to be, but it almost looks like Catan. We have a folding chair, and we have a garden hose. Okay. Not buying turnips on Sundays. Yes, we actually have to go check our turnip prices, too. But let's sell a bunch of stuff. I do not actually need any of this. None of this is new, unfortunately. I tried really hard, as you can see. I went doing a lot. I did get a skeleton to drop from a tree, though. So we did get that. Okay, and 41,000 bells. I will take it. Okay, so what is this? It's just a board game. Okay, a very generic board game. I'll buy it. As I said, I already have the toolbox. Go ahead and take the lawn chair. As usual, buy everything unique. Fill up my catalog. And the garden hose. A hose reel, apparently. Okay. Let's go see if we can find, It used to be Joan, but I hear that her daughter took over. But let's go find the turnip seller. Before we do anything else. So, out of curiosity, those of you who are out there, who are listening, anything new with you? Should write a song about clear skies. Day or night, clear skies, let the stars shine bright. Don't forget, like some people do, our sun is a star too, living just 8 light minutes away. I just invented SPM, science pop music. I defined a genre. It's not bad. Okay. But I'm curious, so do you guys get emotional when Not just like, oh god, someone broke up with me. Not that type of emotional. I mean, can media give you feelings? I know some people who don't have that, who, no matter what happens, they are stoic, and that's about it. I won't lie, when I'm, yeah, I was kind of figuring this was going to happen. Whenever I'm, reading books or watching movies, there are things that can kind of get to me. It's not the typical things you'd see, like, because I have, I will admit that I have daddy issues. So whenever I see, like, a really good father-son relationship or, something of that nature, I'll, that gets to me. But also anything that's, like, heroic last stands or heroic sacrifices, those type of things usually get to me, too. It's just one of those, like, wow, look at this sort of thing. It's not even on a big screen thing, either. A number of books I've read have that. The heroes are facing something that's way beyond them, and, one of them sacrifices themselves to let the others pass. For some reason, that'll get to me. Not what happened this morning, though. So, this morning, I was looking around, and it was actually because I was setting up the Skies of Arcadia song as the town theme song. So I was actually looking to see, could I find, because I can do some stuff by ear, but I'm only so good at it. So, what is this? A lost item. I picked up a lost item. I should probably try to read it. Oh, okay, it's a quest. Okay. So I was looking online to see if I could find some sheet music for it. I don't read sheet music well, but I can read it. So I was trying to see, if there was any sheet music for the main theme. I'm not gonna try to sing it because one thing, I'm not as a singer. But I was trying to find some sheet music for the main theme, and I failed. Like, I don't know if there is one, if there isn't one, but I could not find one. But as I was searching around, one thing I did find was that, number one, apparently some French soundtrack company is publishing both a vinyl record. There she is. This is who I'm looking for. Daisy May. I'm Daisy May. I'm helping Gram Joan out selling her garden-grown turnips. I'm here every Sunday morning selling turnips, so you can swing on by to see me when you can. I actually missed her last week. Fooey Daisy May, you forgot the sales pitch. Gram's told me enough times. I don't remember how this goes by now. So, do you want to hear about how Sow Jones stock market works? No, I know how the stock market works. Thank you. Oh, are you sure? Whew, it's a relief. I'm still learning about half of this stuff. What half of stuff means. So right now, turnips are going for 99 bells. That's not bad. I've seen people as low as 96, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy some buy some stocks. Okay, so the way this works is that you buy stocks from Daisy May at a certain price. So we bought them at 99. Over the course of the week, oh, we got Nook Miles for that. Miles for stockholders. I have Nook Miles to give to any resident who purchases turnips. Buy them low, sell them high, and make a handsome profit. They'll rot in a week, though. Yes, the problem is they rot in a week, so I have to sell them by next Sunday. I can sell them to Nook's Cranny, and they will sell for a specific price. The price changes every day. So the idea is that I want to make sure to sell them before Sunday, because on Sunday, they will just rot. They're just gone. So the cool news is that not only do I get to check my prices, but the prices are not fixed, game-wide. It's actually based, I'm actually going to have to go put this away, because they... Oh, these are each 100. Okay, interesting. They're actually not fixed game-wide, so I can see if any of my friends have a better price. So the hope is that you buy a ton, and then we really hope that, we find some place that has a decent price. There's been prices as high as, like, 600. So I've seen high prices, I've seen extremely low prices, and the prices change from day to day. So we're going to go stuff those turnips inside of our house. I'm going to try not to forget them. and we'll be checking the stock prices. Jokes. I actually, as a kid, I did not understand the Sow Jones joke, because she's just Joan. She's Joan the Sow, but I didn't get the Sow Jones joke as a kid. But yeah, so we'll be checking it every day, and then hopefully we'll be able to make money. If nothing else, we'll offload on Saturday. But I have a feeling that between now and then, especially with the number of friends I have online who are going to also be doing this, I have a feeling I will be able to get a pretty decent return. So yeah, I was searching for the Skies of Arcadia sheet music, could not find any. Eventually, I just ended up playing it by ear, which ended up working fairly well. But I found that a French company. I'm gonna have to look up the name for you guys. Just a moment. So, a French company by the name of Wayo Records, W-A-Y-O. Apparently does some kind of very specific like box sets of things. And apparently they, as of last year, like last June, released a CD of Skies of Arcadia. Now, I have the Skies of Arcadia soundtrack, but it was something that I bought digitally probably, 5 or 6 years ago. It's been a long time. I ended up buying it digitally a couple of years ago, and I don't have a physical copy, and I would have loved to get one. And this one comes as kind of a box set for like $30. It has a special art for it. Has all the songs, including 2 completely new, like, piano orchestrations. And Skies of Arcadia, as a game, holds a very special place in my heart. So it's definitely one of those things. I was figuring what kind of protein shake I wanted for lunch when I had this awesome DIY idea. So amped, I did a triple set right then. Oh, and I wrote this. Now go flex some DIY might. Go team DIY Antonio. Ooh, got a doghouse. So, I was looking, right, and I found this, and so I kind of put the money down because I have a little bit of money extra that I could afford to put towards good music. But as I was looking, what I went and I found a, I don't know how I ended up finding it, but I was looking through my music collection. Oh, by the way, I did get a Coelacanth, a tuna, and I forget what this was. Oh, a snail. There you go, Wonder Girl. Oh, hey, that's right. We have our back room now that we're going to get to go customize. Now, this is able to use a completely different musical track. It's not as big as the main room is. Ooh, oh my God! Look how much room we have. We have 240. Oh my God, we have room. Can I not? You can't store these? Okay, we got a hose reel, put that in storage. Lawn chair, put that in storage. Board game, put that in storage. But I do want to place the skeleton. Yep, that looks about right. You can't store the turnips? What do you mean there's... Oh, right, because the... Okay. Drop some of the stuff here. I was looking through my music collection, and I found that I was missing some information on one of my songs, and it was a song that came from ocremix.com. So I was curious, I went, wait a second, maybe OC Remix will have some of the information I'm looking for, because they do a lot of work on remixes, on, songs. Maybe they will have what I'm looking for. Well, they didn't. What they did have, however, since I was there, I started looking at some of the stuff they do have. Some of the songs, they have things like that. Holy crap. Okay. Rockin' KK. Mrs. Flamingo. The Floating Biotope Planter. A Rain Hat. A one-ball tee. Okay, Happy Home Academy. To celebrate the new addition to your home, please accept furniture. We will hope this design... Okay, so we get furniture from the Happy Home Academy. Okay. Nook. We've completed the expansion of your lovely home. However, during construction, we had to place one or more wall hanging items in your storage. Okay, that makes sense. 26,808 points, rank A. This time our home scored 10,000 points or more, so we're giving you another gift. Okay, I didn't realize that my gift was that good. Okay. And Bracolo. Congrats, Nye. To my snack buddy. You got a new room in your house. I sent you a congrapplications present. I hope you want to decorate your new room with it. Crangaliptions. Bracolo. Presents everywhere. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. So we got our Rockin' KK song. We're going to go listen to that in a little bit. We got the Mrs. Flamingo. The Floating Biotope Planter. Here's my rain hat. We're going to go ahead and wear that now. My one ball tee. I have no pants on. Let's see. A writing desk. Okay. An HHA pennant. And a homework set. Okay, well, first of all, I need to actually wear something. So I went on to OZ Remix, and I started looking through and seeing what they had, because I was kind of curious, like, what songs do they have? So I started looking at my, my absolute favorite games of all time. And, you know, these are... Sure. Among other things, these would include things like, I'm just gonna put some stuff away here. I didn't want to pick that up, but that's fine. These include things like Skies of Arcadia, Katamari, I looked up Snowboard Kids. There was a couple other ones that I looked up. But, you know, they had stuff for a lot of these games, and I was kind of amazed. So the big thing that I did... Oh, that's bigger than I thought it was. The big thing I did is I looked up two things. There were two particular songs. I guess we'll hang this on the wall. Oh, okay, cool. Homework set. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I don't want to put the Mrs. Flamingo anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a cushion here. We're gonna have this person. I don't have a seat. We're gonna sit on the cushion when we do work. Yeah, sure. So I was looking up, and it turns out there was a couple of really cool things that I'm really pleased to see. One was that they had apparently there's been this huge push for Skies of Arcadia music on OZ Remix recently, so much so they made an album of just Skies of Arcadia stuff. And as a person who is pretty used to Skies of Arcadia being like a game I know of, but not a lot of other people get involved in, I dig it. Have an old school rock and roll. But as a person who, you know, Skies of Arcadia is a game I've loved forever. But it's not a game that I really expect people to know, you know? It never has been. And, you know, I'm not surprised when people do know about it, but it's one of those kind of small things. It's one of those very, I guess, personal feeling things. It doesn't feel like it's a game that a lot of other people know. So the fact they did so much Skies of Arcadia music was amazing. But I was listening, and it wasn't actually Skies of Arcadia that got me emotional. It was actually Katamari. I was listening, and what is the name of this song? The song has the most amazing name. So this guy did a... I'm pulling it up right now. Give me just a second. So he did a kind of a combination of Cherry Blossom Color Season, which is one of my favorite songs of all time, and he used the fanfare mix from Katamari Forever, and also Katamari on the Wings. And he did kind of a remix of both of those, but put his own kind of very love songy like lyrics to it. And the lyrics are a little bit, I'm not going to say nonsensical, but they're a little bit kind of, you know, a little bit kind of out there with some of the lyrics. But it's very touching. It's, you know, Katamari is my heart, and you are my soul. You're the only one who makes me feel like I'm whole. But he's singing this to the tune of Katamari. I'd play it for you, but I want you guys to go look it up. This song is called Tales from Arctic Katamari Roundabouts and You and I in Cherry Blossom Season. But like this song actually, for some reason, made me tear up because it's so incredibly well done. So there was that. Then I went and listened to, okay, so the bass song makes me tear up anyways, I don't know why. But whenever I listen to the staff credits for Skies of Arcadia, keep in mind, if you go listen to that song, and I love this song, but if you go listen to that song, it's a very simple song. It's basically the main theme of Skies of Arcadia. You know, da 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 da. It's that, but it just does that over and over and over in different with different instruments. That is the staff roll. You know, that's all it is. Why did I craft a fishing rod? I don't need a fishing rod. I need a shovel. But it's a very simplistic song. But somehow this person went in and they made this like full the site describes it as chamber music. I'm not sure if that's the I'm not sure what makes chamber music different from like orchestral music, but they made this amazing version of it. And again, that song already has this habit of making me tear up because I have, you know, endless good memories of that game. There's a reason I play that game about once a year, yeah. I have endless good memories of Skies of Arcadia. And hearing that music tends to make me, you know, kind of emotional to begin with because I have so many good memories of it. But they did this amazing version. And the name of the song completely, the name of their version of it completely, you know, fits what they did. The name they gave is Hearth and Home. And it definitely has that, you know, very home feeling, like this very warm feeling to it. So I've been kind of navigating, and so that was one of the closing songs on the new album they did, called I think it's called Arcadia Legends is the name of the album they did. Yeah, Arcadia Legends. So I haven't had a chance to actually listen to all of Arcadia Legends yet. I'm kind of piecing my way through it. I've been doing other stuff this morning. But holy crap. I don't have words for how amazingly awesome this fan set of remixes is. And when I say remix, I know a lot of you are going to, you know, a lot of you, especially people who aren't into electronic music, for example, are gonna just, you know, oh man, you know, remixes. I'm not into, you know, techno or synth or anything like that. They don't, you know, they don't always do techno or synth or anything like that. Sometimes it's just, you know, drum and bass. Sometimes it's guitar. I've heard a lot of really good stuff on this website. So I highly recommend everybody go actually listen to stuff on this website. Go look for your favorite game and see if there's something there. Chances are they have something. But I've been listening through, and some of this stuff has just blown me away. The sheer power of some of these songs. One that I'm looking at that I listened to earlier. Again, I'm not going to play them on here because, you know, people actually made these. I'd like you guys to go support the creators on the website. Let's go check this out. So what's the deal here? So this is the campsite. Okay. How is this supposed to work? It's not like a portal into something. Is there supposed to be tents up here? Like... I don't know. There's nothing here, so I don't know. But it's amazing kind of listening to some of this stuff. And especially when it's like a song that I have, you know, a personal connection to. The effect on me has been, like, huge. Because these are songs that I know. I've grown up listening to them. And listening to some of these songs have this amazing redo where you actually end up hearing some effort put in by by these musicians to, you know, take something that's already there and just add their own personal touch, you know, the literal remix. But to add their own personal touch, you know, I've heard, you know, there's a full electric guitar cover of "The Moon" from DuckTales the game, and that was amazing. Like, that had me jumping in my seat. And then some of these other songs I've been listening to. Okay, so now we're gonna start getting bamboo shoots off of bamboo trees. So that's kind of neat. But you know, some of these had me jumping in my seat. You know, like tapping my feet. Like totally, these are, you know, these are songs that will be on my phone. Like, I will be listening to these songs forever. I already have songs that I've been listening to on my phone as part of my I will always listen to this music list. I have some of these songs that I've listened to for like 15 to 20 years. So it is no joke to say that some of the songs I'm getting off this website, which are free, by the way, it's no joke or exaggeration to say that some of these songs I will be listening to for the next decade, because they're just that good. And again, some of them actually make me, you know, make me tear up a little bit, make me choke up a little bit, just because of how well they're done. You know, how much really raw emotion is put into them from an instrumental standpoint. It's fantastic. It's one of those things that really makes me excited. It's one of the, you know, I'm actively excited to explore this website. I'm not a stranger to OC Remix, so for those of you who are out there who are like, oh, come on, Nye, you know, you should know this website's been around forever. It has, I know that. I have songs that have, you know, I have songs in my personal collection that I picked up from OC Remix years ago. You know, one of the things I listen to on a regular basis is not all of it, but I like to cherry pick the songs that I listen to. But one of the, you know, albums that I listen to on a regular basis is 25 Year Legend, which was their fan collection of. Oh hey, hi Broccolo. What's up? Just saw Melba. She looked like a cold jar of veggie pho. She might be sick. Can you go visit her? Sure, let's go visit Melba. But it wasn't just 25-year legend. It was the 25th anniversary of Legend of Zelda, and it was a bunch of songs, you know, for Legend of Zelda from all over the Zelda timeline, all over the series. And I have some personal favorites out of there, especially the Ballad of the Windfish they did. Here to check on you. It's really sweet. Can't shake the chills. Okay, let's go get her some medicine, because that's what she needs. But yeah, it was very, I've had that for a while, but I never really went to explore the site. And as a person who loves music, like, I'm listening to music constantly. If I'm not watching like a YouTube video or listening to a YouTube video, I'm listening to music. When I drive, it's music off of my phone. I don't listen to the radio. I listen to music I like, which is typically not stuff, you know, not pop stuff. But you know, I listen to music. When I'm riding my bike, it's constant music. Like, you know, when I work out, music. When I'm playing, you know, a game and I'm getting really hyped up, again, music. So, you know, it's no joke to say that I am constantly listening to music, as I just noticed that we never actually put those pants on. It's no joke to say that I'm constantly listening to music. So to have, you know, a website, and I spent a decent amount of money on music I'm interested in. Excellent. So to have a website that is just sitting here, that's like, yeah, here's a, you know, and I love video game music. So here's a website where you can just sit here, and we have extraordinarily well done, you know, rehashes of music that I love. Is super exciting to me. And they have everything from chiptunes, which I'm into chiptunes, to, again, these, like, basically full orchestral mixes, which is just fantastic. So I'm, you know, hugely a fan. Here, take some medicine. Am I sure? Yes. Yep, please take the medicine. Please do not be sick. We do not need the coronavirus here on the island. One worry off my mind. I think I'm going to be okay now. As thanks for your kindness, here's an air circulator. Oh, okay. Appreciate you. I'm really grateful. Thanks again for that medicine. I think I may end up feeling better better than before I got sick. Okay. Did we actually get a thing for good deeds, their own rewards, but go ahead and have some Nook Miles too for fulfilling requests from other island residents. Yes, yes. Kindly standard. You know what? If happy people is the standard, I will take it. So yeah, I highly recommend, guys, going and looking. I actually have some songs from the website that I didn't even know were from the website. There's more songs that I've heard in the past that are on there that I'm just starting to dig up. So there's a lot of great stuff in there, and their music is absolutely free. I know they have like a donation drive and stuff like that to help them keep the website up, but these are just people who just love music and creating stuff together. It's hard to think when I'm on the ground, so I'm going to stand up. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a little dizzy standing up and forgot what we were talking about. You dropped this? Oh, is the lost item his? Sorry, but this isn't mine. Oh, okay. Maybe I saw Peanut with it. Oh, okay. Well, I was going to go to Peanut's next anyways. So yeah, very good, okay, she's out and about, that's right. Very good morning listening to that music. Did some grinding in Final Fantasy XIV, trying to get drops and such, which has been, you know, it's a pleasant time. I love that game. There's a reason I spend so much time in that game. This was a yesterday thing, so this wasn't this was yesterday actually before I recorded yesterday's episode. I went for another long bike ride, and you know, this was the kind of the first bike ride I went on since I got all of my tools for riding. I didn't feel sore, I was ready to go, and I went for a long ride. So to give you guys an idea how long, remember this was kind of my fourth bike ride since I got this bike back together. The first ride was 5 miles, second ride was 8 miles, third ride was 8 miles, and so I've been taking basically the same path the entire time. You know, going from my house off to, there's a, if you're in New Orleans and you're on the levee, depending on which levee you're on, I believe the levee by the Mississippi River has a path on top of the levee, but the levee for the lake, the path is actually on the lake side of the levee, so it's actually just this, paved, flat path. Do I hear a... Yes, I do. Where is it? There's a balloon. I can't tell where it is. Up there it is. Okay. Let me grab this so I don't forget. But there's this paved path. And this path goes just along the lake. And Lake Pontchartrain is freaking-gantic. So when I say this path goes along the lake, this isn't a, 1 mile, ha, and we're done. This path goes on for like 20 or 30 miles. Okay, maybe not quite that much, but it goes on for at least 10. So it's a very, very long path. So I go and I jump over it, and I kind of ride for a set period of distance, and then I will, kind of turn around and ride back. So as I was riding, I was trying to decide how far I wanted to go, and road. And once I got to the 8 mile mark. So when I say 8 miles, it's really, I got a rattan, a vanity, cool. When I say 8 miles, it's actually 4 miles, right? Because it's 4 miles out and 4 miles back. So I got to that 4 mile mark, and I was thinking about it, and I went, nah, I'm gonna keep going. Because I know where this particular stop takes me. Let me see how much further I can go. And, I'd adjusted my seat, so it wasn't a question of, like, my knees hurting or anything like that from having the seat be wrong. So I just started riding, and just kept going. And, admittedly, part of the reason why I kept going is probably just because there were other riders that I was keeping pace with. And so knowing there were other riders in the area definitely had something to do with me just wanting to keep going. But I reached a point where the levee road, the bike road actually stops. It doesn't stop because you reach the end of the lake. It stops because it freaking hits wetlands. There's actually a gigantic wall there that basically separates off the New Orleans area from the wetlands of, like, the bayous. It is effectively the end of New Orleans, and I reached it, and that was, you know, probably 9 miles by itself. So I got there, and I kept going. You understand is that this was not, I'm not saying, like, I rode, you know, 2 miles and took a break, and then I rode 2 more miles, took a break. This was 9 miles literally nonstop. You know, my bike didn't stop moving. I stopped pedaling from time to time. I was coasting a little bit. But this is New Orleans. It's flat. There are no hills, so except for man-made ones. The levee is a man-made hill, effectively. So this isn't I went up a hill and then coasted down a hill. This is, I got myself up to a speed where I could coast for about 4 seconds, you know, rest my legs for a second, kept going. You know, constantly shifting, things like that. And then kind of, you know, stopped. I mean, I did not stop, but, like, kind of turned, and I looked at, one of the things I got for my bike was a phone mount, so that way I could have my phone on there. I was listening to, a couple of YouTube videos, things like that, trying to, you know, let time pass, essentially. Like, I wasn't involved. What was this other thing we got? A toy box. Cool. But yeah, so it ended up being this, you know, ride, and so the problem is that, evidently, who knew, 9 miles is about where I start getting tired. So what that means is 9 miles back was somewhat excruciating, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was an effort to bike back. I was hurting. You know, again, not stopping. So I actually, my phone actually timed the entire thing. So it was an hour-and-a-half bike ride, 18 miles total. Like 17 and a half, but 18 miles total. 18 miles total, and again, there was no stopping. This was a, you know, non-stop bike ride. I think there was one red light I had to stop for, but mostly I was on back streets or on Levee Road. So, yeah, I'm very happy with myself for it. It feels good to kind of push myself past, you know, past my boundaries, past my limits, get myself to a place, you know, of not healthy, but better health. You know, burn 1,200 calories in one go. Like, that feels amazing. But there were some downsides. My knees hurt today. I'm still trying to work on the whole knee thing. Partially just, you know, look, I'm getting older. Knees are a thing that have issues when you get older. But also, you know, my upper back hurt. So I had to go look it up, and turns out that upper back hurting is because the bike is not sized for me yet. My handlebars are probably not where they need to be. So handlebars are an issue. And as anybody who has done horseback riding or biking knows, especially from a ride like that, for someone who is not, I'm not going to say not ready for it, because I was mentally prepared for what I was about to do. And at any time, I could have stopped and turned around, and I chose not to. So it's not that I wasn't mentally prepared for it. But for someone who is not kind of physically prepared and ready to rock, you get saddle sore. I'll let you go look up what saddle sore is, but you know, there's a fair amount of chafing, things like that. It was starting to get uncomfortable. So that was a long ride with a fair amount of soreness. So I was constantly shifting, which apparently is what you're supposed to do. Every you know, 10, 15 minutes, they recommend that you get out of your, get off the seat and pedal standing up to kind of give yourself a little bit to acclimate and rest. You're supposed to build calluses and stuff like that over time. That's a thing that you do when you're biking. That will help too. But apparently I need to look into either doing bike shorts or a something you'd like to ask me today. Could have been in my ear. Okay, sure. What's up? See, I wanted to ask you about a location for the store that we're thinking of opening. Thanks to me, we've gained a lot of customers on this island who can't wait for her to start pedaling. Talked with her sister about opening a proper store right here on this island. Damn right. So today I came to chat with Nook, and we had a great conversation. He was all like, we have some materials left over from building Nook's Cranny. All that must be done then is to select an appropriate location. And the perfect individual to help you to find the location would be Nye. So I figured I'd just keep doing the traveling peddler thing until I ran into you again. That's now. Just rambling on not having die. Sorry, I'm pretty excited about this. My sister and I would feel better opening this shop with the help of someone Tom Nook trusts. Can you be our location shout? Sure. Awesome. So you're going to give me the Tailor's Construction Kit. Set it up in whatever spot makes sense to you, and that's where we'll have our shop built. Oh, well, I know exactly where to build this. So, I'm going to have to look into either getting biker shorts or a padded seat. which the seat I have that we got for my bike it's a good seat, but it is a good but not amazing seat. Let's put it that way. Okay, so how are we looking here? Okay, let's shift slightly. How about right here? Okay, it wants me to shift. How about here? This is the spot. Okay, so we're gonna lose 1 tree. Maybe 2. 2 trees. Okay, that's fine. I can plant new trees later on. Cool. We're gonna have the tailor shop over here. We have a shopping district growing on our island. I will tell you, the last couple of miles on my way home on that bike ride were a test of wills. Me versus the road. Me versus the distance. Found a spot for the shop. Thanks so much, Nye. Once we're all set up and everything, I hope you'll swing by and support my sister and me. Oh, I absolutely will. Can I buy stuff from you? Do you actually have stuff to... Yes! Okay, you do. What do we got? We got a sports tank. We have a camo bomber-style jacket. I'm gonna have so many outfits I'm gonna be able to use in this game. I'm gonna have more clothes in this game than I have in real life. We have athletic pants. I actually have a pair of athletic pants. Very similar to that. We've got a floral skirt. So yeah, I'm also curious, so, you know, what I do want to hear from you guys in the comments today, and I'll of course reiterate this at the end, but, you know, number one is, you know, do you guys get emotional about stuff? Is there stuff that you know will get you emotional? So, for example, for me, it's any really good father-son relationship in a movie or a book, something like that, or even a video game, just any kind of media. Any epic feeling things, and you'll know epic when you hear it, especially, you know, Helm's Deep and, you know, ooh, Pilot Shades, hell yes. Helm's Deep in Lord of the Rings, for example, as a visual example. Or, you know, in the Hogwarts, in the Harry Potter books, the Battle of Hogwarts is obviously another one. But also epic music typically gets to me. So those are things that I know will get to me. So I'm kind of curious what gets to you guys. What you know, I'm one of those people who, when I go watch a movie, especially in theaters, if it's an action movie, I get all fired up. Like, you know, whenever I go to do something I don't want to do, or when I work out, I listen to very kind of action-y songs. So I'm just emotionally manipulated by media very, very easily. So I'm kind of curious about you guys. Is that something that you guys experience? I also want to know about you guys and your workouts. Like, do you guys push yourselves? Do you sit there and you're like, man, usually I do 30 minutes, but, you know, today, let's see, frugal outfit, let's put that in storage. Floral skirt we'll put in storage. We're absolutely going to wear the pilot shades. Oh, hell yes. Let's go ahead and wear the striped socks. Do I want to wear the house slippers? I think I'll go with the pleather sneakers. Put the do-rag away. Athletic pants. Yeah, we'll wear the athletic pants. And do we want to wear the camo-style bomber jacket? Or do we want... Let's see. We had... Oh, the sports tank. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's the stuff right there. We also had the rattan vanity. Neat. Okay. I can definitely get on board with that. I'm gonna put that elsewhere. Okay, what's the air circulator like? Oh, okay. It's a fan. Got it. I actually have a fan that looks fairly similar to that, but it's in black. There's a rattan vanity, and what's this? There's the toy box. Oh, okay. Neat. Gonna put that away too. So, I mean, do you guys have times where you're like, okay, you know, usually I would work out for 30 minutes, But I'm feeling it today. Today I'm gonna work out for 40. I'm in the zone, right? That's the phrase I always hear. I'm in the zone. Do you guys ever reach that point where you're in the zone and you're like, okay, I would work out for 30 minutes today, but today I'm feeling it. I'm gonna go for 45, or I'm gonna go for an hour. That's usually me, believe it or not. Hello. Our campsite is impressive. I'm already getting inquiries and applications from tourists who want to stay here. It won't be long till we start getting some guests. When we have a guest, a tent will go up at the campsite, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Even though we weren't able to officially start business at the campsite yet, what we need is for visitors to be completely wowed by the wonders of life on our island. I'd appreciate anything you can do to help improve the island. Do some weeding, plant some flowers, place some outdoor decorations to enhance the scenery. I've done a lot of that, thank you. Anything in here? Take another floor seat. Do you have any specific statement? Oh, also, I do want to talk infrastructure real quick. How much does a ramp, an incline, cost? So, ramps, stairs make it easier to ascend our cliffs. How bad? Oh my god. I like the stone staircase, but ugh. The monies. Okay, what should I do? Keep an eye on a campsite. Where there's a tent, there's bound to be a visitor. And when you see a visitor, be a good host and work that famous night charm. Oh, okay, well. We'll go back up and look again, I guess. Maybe there's someone there now. Okay. So we'll get our 300 bonus miles. So first of all, look at Nook Miles. Is there anything special in here? So, corral fence, iron and stone fence. Drinking fountain. Mantle cover, stone tablet. Okay, so it looks like this stuff all stays the same. Ooh, I want to make a fountain. Ooh, the robot hero is still here. Okay. Okay, so all of this stuff, it looks like, will always be in here. So I guess that's, pretty good. Teacup ride. Nice. Okay, so was there anything at the top I care? So we have the Bell voucher, so I can make money. Nook Miles to customer phone case kit, corral fence. Well, corral. Yeah, corral, not coral. Corral. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to get a fountain or an outdoor bath. Either one. Look at that stuff in the future. It's not something I'm really worried about now, and I do need to spend more of my Nook Miles to going to these islands. Okay. So, ooh, the Animal Crossing New Leaf Nintendo, or New Horizons Nintendo Switch. Air conditioner, outdoor hat, Ove glasses, Viable Tea, vest with binoculars, culottes, slip-on loafers. Okay, KK Swing, absolutely. Do you already have slip-on loafers? I don't know. We'll try. We're definitely going to buy the Switch. Buy the vest. And an outdoor hat. Those will be my 5. Okay. And let's go to the ABD. And deposit everything. Probably just gonna end up completely paying off my loan all in one go, whenever that's a thing. Okay, so I guess last thing for the day. We've gotten a lot done today. Ooh, is it gonna rain? Looks like it might rain soon, and I really hope it does. I love the rain. And I can just set this on and just listen to the rain fall. And oof. That's just a way to make me happy. Okay, Blathers. I need you to assess fossils. And then I have donations. Okay, so there's at least one I'm gonna get to sell. Okay, now let's make donations. So I did get a tuna and a coelacanth. And this thing is freaking-gantic. It's twice the size of you. It's huge. We're gonna go look at it in the, we're gonna go look at it in the museum. So, I mean, come check this crap out. I mean, this is just stupid. Okay, let's see. Is it out here? Also, I never use it, but if you press B, you have a run button. So you actually can move faster than I typically have been. You can... So this is like jogging, I guess. This is actually a walk. This is a run. And run scares off bugs. It scares off fish. And it breaks flowers. And I think it also tramples trees. Ooh, what is... Okay, that's neat. Horse mackerel. Yeah, I want to know what the schooling fish is. Oh, those are anchovies. Okay. Blue marlin, tuna. I'm glad we got the blue marlin. I've heard that's supposed to be kind of hard to get. There it is. Just look how big that thing is. It's gigantic. Overall, today's been a good day. Today's been a good day at Animal Crossing. Today's been a good day just in general. Like, I'm having a really good day. I hope you guys are too. Doing these daily talks in Animal Crossing has been actually a highlight of my day. I've been waking up like at 12, 1, 2, 3 a.m. just due to weird sleep schedules lately. And, you know, I cannot wait to start recording an Animal Crossing episode. Both because I want to play more of this game, but also I like talking to you guys. It's fun. So I really hope, I hope that you guys are enjoying it as well. I hope this is fun for you as it is for me. As always, please leave comments. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Let me know what you think about today's stuff. You know, let me know, you know, is there stuff that, you know, gets you guys emotional? Specific things that you know will get to you? Specific examples? Do you guys, you know, when you guys do your workout, do you hit that in the zone time? Or you're like, man, I'm still going. I'm pushing harder today. And then also, I am, you know, kind of curious. If you guys are on OC Remix, let me know if there's any songs I should especially be on the lookout for. I'm mostly looking for games I have played. Not necessarily games that, you know, you guys have seen me play. There's games I've played myself. But I'm looking mostly for games I've played. But if there's something really good that you guys know about, let me know. I will go look it up and I will listen to it. I'm always on the lookout for more music. I do have some kind of pseudo-musical projects that I do want to work on my own time. You know, one thing that I'd love to do at some point is get one piece of music from every country in the world, just so I have a lot of different stuff to listen to. It doesn't necessarily have to be like folk music, though that's always fun too. I'm looking for Peanut, because I want to give her her lost item. Where is she? I want to see them use the vaulting pole at least once. Is she home? I don't think so. Out playing... Oh, I want to actually do this on camera. I want to see them use the vaulting pole just once. So if you run by... There she is. Did you drop something? Is this yours? Really? You found it? I've been looking for this bag for literally, like, forever. Thank you so much. This thing's been missing for forever. I think this deserves a totally fab reward. How cool is this? It's a homework set. I already had one of those, though. Okay. But yeah. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate you all. Chat to you guys another time.